in the northwest of Ireland. Okay, regarding meetups, how do we do them? I think the best way to do them is for those you guys who want to organise a meetup at a coffee shop or a tea shop or something, is to, in the comment section below, the is put down in all caps the name of the town. So if it's Athlone, Cambridge, Boston, Santa Fe, Kuala Lumpur, whatever, put it in all caps, okay, at the top of your message. Then do a return and underneath it say, you know, Josie's Tea Shop, Glamorganshire, Main Street, whatever, and then show up. You don't have to announce your name or your address, or put out any public details, or show up wearing a triscola, or have a piece of even drawn on a napkin or something, and people will see it and say, are you here for the coffee, the insurgency coffee? And they'll say yes, and then you make a new friend, new friends hopefully. So that's the best way to do that. Okay, is go into the comments below, type in all caps now the town where you want to do it, and then underneath that the name of the coffee shop or tea shop or whatever, with that's a safe venue for that people can find that is as easy to get to as possible. And you'll make friends that you'll meet for life. Who knows, you may even fall in love. I'm all about the love, you know that, le romance. Who knows? But you'll be meeting beautiful souls either way. And let me tell you guys, it's working like you would not believe. It's people all over the world now are meeting triscolas and wearing triscolas, wearing the triple spiral, and they're finding one another. I heard today that bus drivers yesterday, sorry, from someone in Cork who works as a bus driver, who's saying drivers are wearing this on the job now to highlight the issue of drivers getting ill after taking needlecraft. So we're starting something big here. And then people say, well, how is just having a cup of coffee and talking, any better in getting our civil rights back than, marching and protesting? I'll tell you why it's better. Firstly, you're not protesting and you're not marching, so you're not begging politicians to help you. Secondly, you're meeting people to give you support and friendship and help you out and to deal with the isolation that this thing is, the terrible, terrible loneliness and isolation this thing has brought about. Okay, so this is not political action. This is about love. Okay, this is about community, tribes. Okay, and then after that, yes, it will change things, and I already feel it is. It's creating an alternative world where basically people are, I see it here when we have our one. People want to be part of it. They're taking off their mask when they see this big gang of people laughing and joking and hugging and smiling and not a mask in sight. It's changing things. We have when you're in that situation, you have the charisma, and charisma is a powerful thing to draw people to your side. We're walking down the street going, I want no mask, no peace, no man. That just puts people off. If you can live, if you can be beautiful, you can get people there on your side. So that's why it's working, and that's why I really think we've started. Well, I know we have started something now. It's amazing, actually. Oh, by the way, look, there's a cabbage. I love them small, tasty cabbage. I roast them in the oven. But anyway, a cabbage has made a guest appearance to the fell out of the bag. But yeah, and just talk. And a very important thing: if anybody tries to infiltrate the group to organize you, to weaponize or mobilize you, say, look, we got 10 people here now. Let's go down to the government buildings and start banging drums and shouting. No, don't do them. Don't. That's not what this is about. This is for us, not for them. We're doing this. We're wearing this for us, not for them. So they to meet one another, to find support and love and friendship and kindness. Now, there things are moving along now. I'm seeing, partially because of the Taliban thing, that the media now has something to, be psychotic over. That's different. And so, it's like last week's girlfriend was the Rona. Now it's the Taliban with the mainstream media. So that's kind of helping distract from it. Conferences are coming back. My friend Neil MacDonald of the Megalithic Tours is going to set up a conference in Preston in Lancashire in October. So that's great. No, an Ancient Mysteries conference. So if you're in that part of England or anywhere really, because Preston's that easy to get to, from Scotland and everywhere, it's on the main train line between the South London and Scotland. So you can get anywhere. You can get to there from anywhere. So go to the conference, and it's in. I'll put a link down below in the. I don't, he hasn't listed the speakers yet, but I know provisionally who he's booking, and it's going to be. I'd love to go myself, but it's a really, really good conference. But it's great to see someone booking is now book. We're getting that ready, getting a conference. How long has it been since conferences? I mean, I kind of stopped doing them before the Rona thing happened. They were making me very tired, and they were, I mean, I loved meeting the people and everything. It was fun, but it was that I decided to either stop doing it or completely stop it. But I did the AV ones when, God rest his soul, Ian was still here, and they were virtual ones, which were neat, and Megalithomania has done some virtual ones, and so have some other people. But it's not the same. It's just great to see someone is booking an actual flesh and blood conference in England for October this year. So it's just, it's like that thing. You put the intention out, you put the vibe out, and Neil's whose tour business was wiped out, basically by the whole thing, is back and running. Only in England and Scotland now, but it's back and running. So things are happening in the right direction. Now we'll still have the wankers who give us a hard time. Like, we have Marcone visiting the state, is doing a state visit to Ireland this week, and it'll be fucking sickening. I mean, the countries with the two biggest lockdowns, two nastiest lockdowns in Europe, and they're gonna be sitting fucking Marcone, and the rest of them are gonna be fucking patting each other on the back of the necks. Hi, Leroy. Patting each other on the back of the fucking neck. Aren't we great how we did the fucking lockdowns? My friends, charisma, the lockdowns, and it's really fucking cool. That these fucking, not cool. It's cool that that's really fucking cruel that they get Marcone and they get fucking air cunts, and they bring them all together to pat each other on the back about what fucking Nazis they both were. And this is bullshit. This is it's a bullshit thing, It's a bullshit fucking thing. Grip.ie had an article there yesterday showing that there was a very much a moral majority kind of aspect to the lockdown restrictions in Ireland. Like the pub drinking and dancing and nightclubs and all that stuff is all stopped, but yet sport can go ahead. So it's like something from the Free Presbyterians or Calvinists. Sport is fine because it's harmless. Dancing and drinking is fucking outlawed. That's what it's like here. In Ireland of all countries, it's unbelievable. And so wow, that when we get that shit out of the way, when Macron comes here, and the French and Irish governments I think it's the first state summit, interstate summit that we've had here, with a foreign government since before the Rona started. And look, of all the ones they pick, look who they picked, the biggest lockdown fucking joker and fanatic in Europe. But that's probably why. They're probably going to pat each other on the back. Didn't we do great oppressing our citizens? And that bullshit. But that's I'm not even I'm not even going to look at the Irish media this week because the fucking the thought of that fucker's face standing outside government buildings, it just makes without the other air pricks, it just makes me sick. But anyway, it's weird in that how like Varadkar, Trudeau, and Macron are all the same archetype, and Nicola Sturgeon, Jacinta, what's her name in New Zealand, and Kamala Harris are the same archetype. It's weird, isn't it? It's really weird. But yeah, that's that crap out of the way. I, yeah, but I'm feeling better about things. I don't know why. I think because people are putting conferences together and stuff like that, and the Flesh and Blood conferences are coming back. I think that's great, and people are in the weather's getting better, and England is opening up a lot more, and the Taliban thing has given the politicians and the media something to get psychotic about. So their new girlfriend, even like there's some cunt politician I gave a piece of my mind the other day over that. He was going on about bringing in refugees. I said, for fuck's sake, we have a pharmacological apartheid here. You know, that's what you need to be worried about. And it goes to the most thumbed up comment on his propaganda post on Facebook. No, that's good. So that's the thing, folks, right? It's keep positive. You know, when Neil told me he was doing a conference in October, it was like, great, balls are rolling again, momentum is happening again, life is coming back, and I think like Megalomania and all the press, they'll all come back as well, and all the other good conferences, and who knows, one day maybe AV will come back. You know, I don't know what Ian's family were planning, but that would be lovely to happen for the alternative view gigs to come back again. And we will overcome, and we will do this. So in the meantime, if you want to have little councils of war, councils of coffee war, and meet good people, do you remember, go to the comments below, type in all caps the town, the city, the village, and then underneath that, whatever coffee shop, tea shop, or whatever it is, support people who, if you're support people who haven't opened up their indoor dining, and I've just kept outdoor coffee service or outdoor pub service or whatever, and just deal with them. Don't reward the ones who have the digital pass, and or whatever country you're in, and yeah, meet up, have fun, drink coffee and tea, eat scones and sausage rolls, and live life, and you know, just be yourselves, okay? And we're getting through it. We're winning. We're fucking winning, and you know, eyes on the fucking prize.